Welcome to the weekly share of the Zera Shimshon, and this is Yosef Lang, and we're starting a whole new cycle against Parsha. We did Parshas Bereishis a little bit last week, and now it's Parshas Noach. So we're rushing through the whole world from the beginning of creation to the destruction. So it's a very interesting Parsha. There's so much to discuss and so many good things, but most of them were too long, and I don't want to make it long. So I'll try to make it as short as possible. This is from the Zera Shimshon, and it's Erev Shabbos Kodesh, Parshas Noach. Tafshin, it's actually Lamed Tishrei today. Tomorrow is Aleph Mar Cheshvan. So it's Tafshin Pei Hey again. Okay, so we're going on the 60th year. Double crime, that's what this is called. V'yamar Elokim l'Noach kates kol basar bo lefanai ki molok ha'aretz chamas mipnehem v'hineni mashchisam es ha'aretz. God said to Noach, the end of all flesh, and we're going to concentrate on that word, has come before me. For the earth is filled with robbery through them. And behold, I am about to destroy them from the earth. Why does the Torah use the term end of all flesh? Why that? Instead of writing the end of all mankind. Okay. Another question, this is on Rashi. Rashi writes about wherever you find promiscuity, specifically homosexuality, then catastrophe comes onto the world, killing both the good and the bad. Rashi then concludes, their sentence was not sealed except on account of robbery. So which was it? So first Rashi writes that they were being punished on account of immorality. Later, however, he blames their punishment on the widespread prevalence of theft. Not just theft, but stealing. It was that kind of stealing that he sees something and it's a lust for that object. He puts the money down and he says, it's mine, here's the money. And that was not the money to cover the object. Okay. Which one was it? So was it immorality? Was it theft? Zera Shimshon answers these questions by citing the Yalkut Shimoni in Eov 909 that says that people walked around without clothing. It was a nudist colony. Okay. Thievery was so rampant that people were afraid to wear their clothing outside their homes, knowing that there was a good chance it would be stolen right off their backs. Consequently, when they went around unclothed, about which the Gemara in Yevamos writes, there is nothing more abhorrent in the eyes of Hashem than someone who walks in the street without clothing. Now, that they reached the point where people were walking around without clothing, their bodies were visible, and the Torah writes it's the end of all flesh. Okay, which flesh? The flesh that was visible to the public and that was so disgusting to Hashem. It would have been bad enough in the eyes of Hashem if people walked around immodestly, because of an innate lack of sneers. Okay, that's one level. But however, this is infinitely worse. And people just don't have any busha anymore. Okay. The people chose not to wear clothing as a direct outcome of the threat of theft. And of course, the lack of modesty, no matter what the cause, is an obvious factor in the general atmosphere of immorality, making it even more difficult for anyone who did not want to be involved in that type of lifestyle to remain pure. This, then, is why the Torah attributes the prevailing immoral behavior to the thievery to which caused the people to walk the streets unclothed for fear of losing their clothing. That is why Rashi mentions both sins, though theft, which brought them to more immorality. And you see, it kind of it rubs on the one on the other. You know, it affects everybody the way they are. Okay, everybody have a wonderful Shabbos. That was less than 4 minutes. Bye.